high water levels along Lake Michigan continuing to impact beachfront property.
And the ongoing erosion is also threatening some of Michigan's historic lighthouses, including the one on Big Sable Point.
Fox 17's Darren Cunningham headed to Ludington for a closer look.
Preserving and protecting Ludington's Big Sable Point Lighthouse from flooding has been a challenge for as long as the lighthouse has been standing.
If you look back in the logs, they built the lighthouse in 1868, and in 1870 they were saying they had water in the basement. So
over the years, Peter Manting with the Sable Point Lighthouse Keepers Association says measures have been taken, like extending the seawall, keeping the crashing waves of Lake Michigan at bay. But high water levels on the surface are only part of the problem. He says there is a high water table, so the groundwater is coming up from beneath the surface, prompting the association to take this action in November.
We've installed a sump pump down there, automatic sump pump now, and so that seems to be keeping our basement dry.
Manting says the last time the water levels have been this much of a concern was more than 30 years ago, captured here in this photograph back in 1986.
The place had been abandoned, and so there was nobody out here really to monitor things and that type of thing. That's when the water got really close to the tower.
In '86, Manting says concerned citizens and Boy Scouts sandbagged the perimeter. Now that the Lighthouse Association is in place, he says they're looking to the Department of Natural Resources for a longer-term fix.
We're working with the state of Michigan to come up with a good solution, and I think one of the solutions that their engineers have come up with is to throw some riprap out in front of the seawall, about maybe like 30 feet out in front of the seawall.
Manting hopes the new rock will break up the waves well before the seawall, allowing a piece of Michigan's history to continue to stand tall. In Ludington, Darren Cunningham, Fox 17 News.